Peace, y'all. What is good? What is going on? It is me, the Joey Digital. Just want to. Peace, y'all. What is good? What is going on? It is me, the Joey Digital. Just want to check in with the collective and say what is up, see what is good. And as you all know, I'm hoping, wishing, praying that your week has been blessed and highly abundant. All right. I am in a different spot right now. You know, I'm actually at the house right now. I'm doing a couple of things. I am, just taking care of some things around here, like laundry, cleaning up, so on and so forth. But I was super inspired to get to you all something that I've been meaning to share with you all for quite some time now. And I feel as if the current and present moment is the best time to share with you all what I have ready to share with you all. All right, so go ahead, grab yourself some popcorn, grab yourself a nice hot cup of tea. I think it's a little too late for coffee, but if y'all love coffee, go get you some coffee, and just go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and go ahead and share the content and hit the bell notification so that you may be updated when I post and create new content. All right, cool. So yes, so I am here, and I usually I'm at the ocean doing my thing, you know what I mean, doing my thing, getting downloads from the sun, downloads from Mother Earth and the universe and all of that good stuff. But as I said earlier in the video, before I started the video, I was switching it up, like I decided to just go ahead and recharge and get my battery, my personal battery up from 100 to 1000, you know what I mean? And so I'm super happy, I'm super excited to be in front of you all in this moment. And as I said earlier, I have some great news, okay? Check it out. I have 2 crystals that I want to share with you all, okay? And they're kind of small, but before I share them with you, just because they're small crystals, it doesn't mean that they're not powerful. These are 2 of the most powerful crystals in the mineral kingdom, okay? 2 of the most powerful crystals in the mineral kingdom. Okay, now we are talking about Moldavite, okay? Moldavite, and also I have a piece of PHENAKITE as well. Super small, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I was just meditating with this stuff, and I was just meditating with these 2 in my hand, left hand of course, and you could just feel the warm energy just kind of just going up and down, Now as you all can see, I'm already wearing Moldavite. I stay with Moldavite on. I have it, and it's gonna, it's one of those things. It's just like, you think about Moldavite, you think about me, but I just recently picked up PHENAKITE, all right? And the thing that made me pick up PHENAKITE was I was looking for some positive crystals to keep in my space, like something like selenite, something that can clear the space, but something that can clear your own personal energy as well. And at first I went with, I'm trying to think of, I have two other crystals that I started off with, and then I just jumped straight to phenakite, you know. Yeah, that's what it was. Apophyllite, yeah, apophyllite, right? Which is this, which I'm not going to be talking about this one today, but this is apophyllite. This is really good for, and it's beautiful too, by the way. It has like a lot of different facets. Really good for charging this energy in your space. And then polysite, which is a really good positive crystal, which will charge your energy, you know. But then when I thought about the most powerful crystal that is right up there with moldavite, phenakite, you know. This is really good for activating your crown chakra, your third eye chakra, your crown chakra, those are two, and then your soul star chakra, which is up here. So, you know, you have your third eye, you have your crown, and then you have the chakra up here, which is your angelic, access to angelic areas, regions, and just your ability to be able to really get profound downloads. I mean, like super profound, super positive, profound downloads. And not to mention, this crystal is super high vibrational. It's a very high vibrational crystal. It does not need to be cleared or charged. You could set the intentions though, which that's what I do with all my crystals. But what it does is it puts you in a very high vibration and it keeps you there. All right. Now the reason why I'm pairing it with moldavite is because moldavite is a very fast transformational crystal. Okay. We all know what moldavite does. We all know the powers of moldavite. We all know just how fast you will be on the fast track to being on your purpose, being in your purpose, and being purposeful all together. I personally love moldavite. I swear by it, you know, and I'm gonna continue to always buy moldavite, even though I have my one that I stay with, and then I have this new one. And you know, the reason why I love working with moldavite overall and not sparingly is because I like the ability of seeing things change for my greater good, you know. And I'm the type of person, you know, like I'm always around a lot of people, and I isolate a lot as well. So we call that balance over here on this channel, you know. But I am around a lot of people, and a lot of times you cannot control like the energy that you may get when you go into certain spaces. At least want things to work out in your greater good and inspire things to be in a setting where you can be inspirational to yourself as well as other people. All right. And you know, like I'm me personally, I'm always super conscious about how I show up wherever I'm at, you know, and I always want to be able to put my best foot forward. And that was just an aspiration of mine well before I even got my first piece of moldavite, or any crystal rather. And so moldavite just kind of like helps you cut through the clutter, and it helps you really buckle down on your why, and it helps you to really lock in with being super purposeful about what it is you're doing and why you're doing it. And you know, and it helps bring the fun into it, you know, and it helps it blocks your energy away from people, situations, you know, anything that's not serving you. Like it'll kind of like be on the outside of your aura, like it won't be in your inner space, you know what I mean? Hit that like button. And that's why I love working with moldavite. Now phenakite, it's a very high vibrational crystal, and it stays like that, and you stay like that, you know. Like I feel so positive and the thing that I love about, you know, because anybody can feel positive, but the thing that I personally love about the positivity is when you have access to your third eye and the download you get from God, from the source, you know, whatever you want to add in that little area right there, you know. But when I get my downloads from God, I feel really excited about what I'm being shown, you know. And not only am I being shown the downloads, I'm being shown it with clarity, and I'm being given the steps on how to go about making said thing my personal reality, you know. And the beautiful thing about the journey is when you set out to have things happen, you know, God will only show you things in spurts, or the universe will only show you things in spurts. It won't show you the whole big picture, but it'll show you just enough to motivate you. It'll show you just enough to motivate you and inspire you to kind of push forward. And the end outcome is always more grand than the idea was. And I believe that that's the most beautiful part about the journey is you know, as you're going through the journey, you're seeing the work that you're putting in. You're seeing the amount of the attention to detail that you're putting into the things that you are being shown from the universe, from God. And then plus you're pairing it with Moldavite, so there's a lot of things that are conspiring to work with you. You know, there's a lot of things that are, you know, a lot of people would say things are falling apart, but things are actually falling together, you know. And it's almost like that cliche, things are not happening to me, but things are happening for me, you know. Hit that like button. And I personally love this combination, you know, and I've been sitting on this combination for about a week now, and I've been working with it. I worked with it like the first day or two that I had it, and then I put it away, you know. Even though I keep my crystals on me, but I put them away, so it was still in my auric field, but it's not like how I'm working with them now in my hand. And it's just an amazing feeling about you know, just finding yourself, rediscovering different areas of yourself, being shown ideas that, you know, maybe you have not thought about in a while, or maybe you didn't have the capacity before to really fully think about it, and now you're being shown the ideas on how to successfully complete the idea, or, you know, who to team up with, or, you know, it's just a myriad of different aspects on how you can, you know, get into accomplishing a lot of different stuff. And you really don't feel burned out either. Like, you don't feel burned out just because it's like all these like amazing ideas coming in. You feel inspired, you know. And as I said earlier, phenakite, it does not need to be saged a lot. Just think of this like a selenite, you know.